But yeah, anything that you have to do or hide would be cheating. One of the main reasons men are less forgiving for women when they cheat is because of the emotional aspect women attach to it. How many days would a man consider space versus ghosting? I don't know. That's something that I don't really know the answer to that. Most guys that really want to be involved with the woman don't do the whole, we need space. We need to not talk to each other for 5 days. Like what that really doesn't accomplish much. You know what I'm saying? But that's something that somebody may do when they're frustrated with something or they need time to think or etc. But it doesn't really seem to accomplish much. Like taking breaks and all that type of stuff, I never recommend that because taking a break is usually just an opportunity to fuck somebody else for most guys. It's not cheating until you are married. I've heard men and women say that. It's cheating whenever you agree to be committed to somebody and you violate that agreement. So I don't think it just only applies to marriage. What else y'all got, man? How do you deal with your boyfriend's crazy ex-girlfriend? There is no logical or rational way to deal with crazy. Like, so whenever you're dealing with somebody that's crazy, that means that they're not thinking and operating like a logical, rational adult. There is no way to pre-plan or set way to deal with that. There ain't no magic answer for that question. You know, my wife watched the murder channel where crazy exes do all kind of shit, murder and, you know, vandalize stuff, and people do all type of stuff when it comes to breakup. You can never really come up with a way to combat or deal with craziness. How do you deal with incorrect negative assumptions? I just try to address them or question the person that made the assumption and ask them to elaborate. Most people that make negative assumptions can't. They can't provide a solid explanation for something. They can't provide a logical, you know what I'm saying, like response to something, a question like that. That's also, you know, one of the reasons I like to go live, to be able to prove that I can elaborate or explain anything that I post or think or feel. Why is spending time with other humans so bad? I don't get it, man. I don't know, man. A lot of people are very, very possessive of the people that they date. I get it. Like from a male perspective, I was never really like that. I when I was single, I didn't really give a fuck what a woman was doing when we wasn't together. So, but a lot of guys do. You know what I mean? There are a lot of chicks I would be with, and their phones would be blowing up from their exes or boyfriends or other dudes they was kicking it with. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know other guys be doing the most, but I never really understood it. Do you feel people should date if they know they're not ready for a relationship? Why not? If somebody gives you the option to come hang out with them and they let you know that they're not looking for a relationship, you have the option to accept or decline their offer. If you don't want to date a man that's not ready for a relationship, don't go on dates with a guy that's not ready for a relationship. Like, you get to choose whether you participate in that or not. So why is it wrong for somebody to hang out with somebody that wants to hang out with them? Why would it be wrong for a man to fuck a chick that wants to fuck him? Why would it be wrong for him to go out to eat with somebody that enjoys going out and having conversations with him? Why is that a problem? That should be on the person that you can't handle that or can't deal with it is a person that needs to remove themselves from that situation. Take accountability for the choices you make. Expound on the post on women that found it as an inconvenience to change the last name but a man ain't shit if he don't want to adopt kids. That just kind of showed how hypocritical a lot of women are. I put up a post a while back where a man's wife asked him to adopt her 2 children that she had prior to the marriage. And so in the guy's question, he was like, if we get divorced, I end up being responsible for both of those kids, and I don't want that. And a lot of women attacked him, made it seem like she just needs to leave him because he's planning on leaving the marriage, and he's like, they just instantly criticized the guy and made it seem like simply because he thought about the possibility that could happen of them getting divorced, that there was some kind of indictment on his character. But then when I put up a post about women changing their name, all the responses are, well, if we get divorced, I'd have to change my name and I'd have to change everything back. And so they're making all these decisions based off how inconvenient it would be if they got divorced or if things didn't work out when they didn't feel that way when a guy did it. And so I just use that as a moment to expose some more hypocrisy that we see from women, where they criticize a man for thinking or doing something and don't have any problem with the woman doing the exact same thing. So, I mean, there are lots of things that women have very hypocritical beliefs about. And it usually boils down to women are okay with anything that benefits women or benefits them. And I usually have a problem with anything that takes away or removes that benefit or only benefits or something that they feel only benefits a man. So whenever you see those type of scenarios, you're usually going to see women making responses that are contradictory to other things that they've stated or said in the past. Like, for example, when we're talking about casual dating, right? Women will say, if a man knows that you want more, he should just stop fucking with you, and he should stop having sex with you, and he should do this, and he should cut it off, and he should, you know what I'm saying? Like they come up with a long list of things that a man should do in that situation. But, and it's based off, when we have sex with a man, we care so much and we want him so much and we just can't control it and we just can't say no when he texts us and call it. Like, they just come up with all these reasons why the woman's just not equipped to cut herself off from a dude that don't want to be with her. But when we talk about cheating and we talk about how a man can cheat and it was just sex, he just didn't really give a fuck about the chick, he wasn't trying to be with the chick, then they'll try to come with we can do it too. We have sex and don't care too. We have, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, all right, so which one is it? Are y'all so emotionally connected to a dude y'all fucking that you can't cut yourself off? Or are you just out here getting random dick? And we know, based off observations, that most women are not just out here getting random dick. So it's just hypocritical stuff like that that's super easy to point out when you have thousands of women that are sharing their thoughts on a variety of different topics. It's very easy to point out the areas where they're hypocritical. Yeah, if somebody's calling and texting and you don't want to talk to them, guess what you're not going to do? You're not going to answer the phone, you're not going to text them back. If a dude don't want to fuck with you, guess what he's not going to do? Not going to respond to your calls, not going to respond to your texts. So, yeah, man, I mean, I don't know why so many women are like that. You know, it's just something that I observed and I'm able to point out and identify. A lot of them are hypocritical when it comes to stuff like that. But I see that a lot of women, when it's a situation where the woman is wrong, they'll instantly come up with what if scenarios or try to change the facts to make it as if the woman, she's probably just tired of him doing this. She's probably just this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll instantly come up with a assumption or add something to a scenario to make the woman not be wrong. And they'll instantly come up with something to make the guy wrong. It's easy to see. Y'all see it on my posts all the time. So, all right, y'all, man. I'm about to get off here and try to get some more work done. Hopefully, y'all learned something. This was probably a pretty good session. I think I got a lot of good points out. So I'll go ahead and share the video so those of y'all that didn't get to watch from the beginning can go back and watch. I've started doing some polls. I finally started using Insta Story. So now if I want to ask a random question or put up a poll, I'll be trying to put up some polls on my page. Those of y'all that are still dating, I strongly recommend you download my dating and compatibility guide. Go to my website, terryduranbooks.com. Exit Instagram first because that does create some download problems. But download my dating guide. It'll clear up a lot of the problems that y'all are having with dating and evaluating men. And it's only $1.50. So it's something that I would strongly recommend you download because most of y'all relationship problems happen because you failed the dating phase over and over again. So if you have a cheat sheet or a guideline to walk you through the dating phase, you should be able to have better dating experiences. So, trying to help y'all out as much as I can. Trying to give y'all some tools to stay out of your own way and stop shooting yourself in the foot. So, y'all have a good day, man. I hope y'all learned something. Peace.